Hi, you guys. This is Misty with Cancerian Chronicles. Welcome or welcome back. We are going to jump into the energy for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Aries anywhere in your chart or even nowhere in your chart, the messages may in fact resonate because you could be cross watching for an Aries. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. Okay, messages for the sign of Aries. What does Aries need to know? Messages for the sign of Aries. Okay, so the first card that we have is Get Together. I don't like that. At the bottom is Birds. So for some of you guys, bird is the word. There's a group of people that are getting together and they're gossiping about something. Potentially it could have something to do with you or something that's going on with you. These people feel like they know something about you. I'm actually also at the top of his book. I'm also getting like someone might be getting ready to post some information about you, or maybe that's something that they recently did. Someone could be posting some of those weird little subliminal posts or messages or something like that. I don't think that you care or that you're ever going to see the message because you don't like them like that, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. We have Bear, number 15. And there's Rich Girl here at the bottom. At the top is the Good Gent. Let me look up this bear really quick. Good luck, envy, jealousy. Like, what did I say? Like, there's a group of people that they got together or they're getting together, a bunch of birds. They have some type of gossip or they feel like they have some type of gossip or knowledge about something going on in your life. Someone is like they're threatening to post it or they're doing some type of weird subliminal post, but really it has something to do with like this is just a group of jealous women or jealous, like whoever they are. Like they don't have to be women, they could just be all the same sex, whoever they are, but they're just jealous or envious of something. I'm hearing stars spread in the news. So they feel like, maybe they're trying to get back at you by spreading some type of rumors or some type of news. Like whoever they are, like they feel like they really, it's like someone thinks that they really got some tea on you. Like they really got some, juicy information about you. Whoever these people are, it's almost like they're so envious or jealous. This is really weird, but they're so envious or jealous of you. It's almost like to the point of like worshiping you. Like they're sitting around and all they do is they talk about you. That's just really strange. I don't know if this is something like they feel like you are spoiled. Someone sees that like you have like a really good partner or you have like a really good relationship that you either you're in it right now or you're about to be in a really good, solid relationship. I'm hearing wallflower. So for some of you guys, you could have been like a wallflower, or maybe you used to be in this group with these women as well, or these group of men, whoever, like maybe you're more shy or something like that. And so they thought that you guys would all just kind of be lonely and miserable together forever, but you are like you're about to be spoiled by like some type of relationship or some type of partnership that you're in. For some of you guys, you're about to have like a this could be something that you were never even really hoping for or wanting, or you didn't apply for this. But for some of you guys, this is something to do with a job. And this is like water cooler type energy, like they're all around the water cooler at work, gossiping and talking and, whatever, hating on the job. But this is like you're no longer with that group because you are about to receive some type of promotion. And so, of course, if that's the case, then obviously you are going to be a topic of discussion around the water cooler, so to speak, especially if you have some type of power and authority over this group of people. So maybe they used to be friends or associates or whatever, but now like you're kind of like someone's boss or, I don't know. I don't know. I saw change underneath one of under the rich girl. So yeah, this could be something that's like changing in your life. Like you're about to get a promotion, you're about to get a really good relationship. And so it's about to change the dynamic of like some type of group that you were in or that you used to associate, with. Okay. And it's gonna leave like you're about to leave behind some bitter betties or whatever they like to call that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What's trying to pop out is theft. Someone in this group, like, they're really upset because notice, like, theft tried to pop out, but it didn't. So I just wanted to be nosy. I wanted to be nosy and see what this was. But it's almost like someone in this group, what they're really not saying is that either they applied for this position that you're about to get, or this was someone that, how they say shoot your shot, like this is someone that like they made a pass at like a person that you're about to be in a relationship with, like this is something like that. And so that's really the reason why that person is bitter, and they're in the group and they're kind of stirring the pot, right? Yeah, but they're not going to admit to the rest of the group that this has something to do with just like some type of bitterness or some type of jealousy. This is some type of envy. Yeah, we have cross, which is number 36. This feels like some type of burdens. House at the bottom and then rich gent. Huh. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So 36, the cross, it talks about suffering, grief, pain, burden, sorrow, and despair. And what I actually heard was burden. So, like, this is like maybe this move is, or this change that's happening in your life is about to cause some type of burden for the other people within this group. It's going to cause some type of burden. Someone is going to cry foul or claim that, someone is showing some type of favoritism, when it comes to you. I mean, yeah, we have deep thoughts. I don't know if you're going to be like in your head and kind of feel bad about, the little people that you leave behind. I don't know. I don't know what this is, what this is that's happening for you. Um, yeah. I feel like you might be burdened by, just worrying about like how people think about you when things change or when something goes in your favor. But I mean, the option would be like, what you would you rather not have this good thing that happens in your life? Because I feel like something good is like about to happen for you. Something good is headed your way. And it's, that's just what happens. Like when good things happen to you or for you, people that feel like they're being left behind, their haters gonna hate. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I guess you could decline the offer of whatever this is, whether this is a relationship or a job or promotion or whatever. But like, why would you do that? Just so that someone is happy? This is the energy of like misery loves company. There are some people that are miserable and they want you to be miserable too. They want you to be miserable with them. We have the watchers here at the bottom, like they're watching to see, what happens for you or what happens to you. I don't know. Very strange. Messages for Aries. Yeah, we have a tidy house, which says clarity and organization. I feel like someone in this group dynamic, like they've been able to hide their envy like pretty well, but something like someone is about to say something that's going to kind of put you in your head to be like, well, wait a minute, like this person is not happy for me. Like you're about to find out, like something is going to be made crystal clear about how someone really feels about you. Whether, remember at the beginning I said there's like this something about like someone trying to send out like some little subliminal posts or something like that. You're probably, maybe you are going to catch it, and it's going to give you clarity about like how this person really feels about you, or what they really say about you behind your back. But you're going to realize like they're not happy for you with whatever change that is headed your way, and it's going to change the dynamic of the relationship, or it's going to change like how you interact with this person or with these people. At the bottom we have Horseman, which says Herald of Change. At the top, we have Cosmic Womb, which is the divine feminine. This is making me think of receiving. This is that receiving energy. Hmm. New beginnings. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Yeah, you're definitely like you're about to receive some type of change. This is like something that is definitely seen as a treasure, or something that you're wanting, something that you want, something that you value. It's like the start of like a new beginning for you. Yeah. Hey, what is this? Let's see what this is with the bear. No. Someone wants to know what you got that they ain't got. I mean, I don't know. This is weird. Jeez. Yeah, we have the crossing, which is initiation. Someone is about to cross a line, seriously. And they're doing this out of jealousy or out of envy. They're about to cross a line. And there is no turning back. There's no going back with whatever this is. There's no takesies backsies. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. This has tried to come out twice. This is the second time. Beginner's mind, and we have curiosity. I mean, I just feel like something is, for some of you guys, this is just like a gift. Maybe there's something with like your ancestors or your guides working behind the scenes, or you're about to gain some type of clarity or wisdom when it comes to like dealing with this person or this group of people. Some type of, oh, I don't know. Let's just keep going. Aries, what does Aries need to know? Oh, geez. Yeah, we have opportunity. I'm telling you. What did I say? You have some type of opportunity, a gift, something is headed your way. I don't know what it is for you. For everyone, it might be something different. Like I said, a relationship, a promotion, a business opportunity, something. And it feels like it's going to, like, I don't know if you're going to feel like it's more of a burden, because again, like you're going to be cast out of a group because they're jealous or they're haters. I mean, I don't know. Look at At the bottom is root girl, the disowned self. What did I say? You're going to be cast out of a group because not that you did anything wrong, but because I'm hearing moving on up because you're moving up to the east side. Maybe someone feels like you're switching sides or something. I mean, these just feel like weird haters. We have at the top feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. But I feel like these are like you've made good choices and therefore you are, receiving some good consequences as a result. And whoever these bitter Bettys are, and no offense if your name is Betty, it's not, whoever these people are, like they didn't make good choices. So they don't get those opportunities. I mean, that's just all that it is. Let's see, what else? Rising above the fray. We have eyes of the eagle. I'm telling you, you are moving up with something, and someone is feeling like, maybe you think that you're high and mighty, or you think that you're better than someone because of whatever this is. This is really strong with like a business or like a work opportunity for some of you guys. With that rich gent, it's like you may just have like a really abundant, happy, solid relationship. And, maybe you guys vow to be single forever. I don't know, but you're going to have to break that vow. I mean, you're not, you're about to receive an opportunity that you just cannot pass up. Yeah. We have at the bottom overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. And at the top, we have fools embrace transmuting pain. I feel like you did the work, right? You turn something, like maybe you turn some type of past burden or past hurt, like, you turn something into something to your benefit, something that you could profit off of, something that would, you know, work in your favor. And rather than, asking you, wanting to learn from you with this teachability, rather than this group of people wanting to learn from you, they are just going to sit around and be envious of you because they don't want to do the work. They want the opportunity without having to do the work. And that's just not, that's not how, it's just not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, come on. It just is what it is. We have Feast of Plenty went ahead and came out. Choices and consequences. You took the initiative on something and it is leading to a really big opportunity for you. The choice that you made, you could have stayed stuck with that group of people, or you could have moved forward, and you chose to move forward. You chose to take a chance on something. For some of you guys, this could be for one of you, some of you, or none of you, but I'm getting the sense of like someone, like maybe you guys started some type of training or something together, and maybe they didn't finish, but you did. And because you finished, like you chose to finish, and you're being rewarded with, some type of opportunity, whether this is, I mean, I don't know. It feels, again, for a lot of you, it feels work related. You're receiving some type of opportunity because you threw your name in the hat, you finished something, or you initiated, I mean, you followed through with something. But whoever this group is, with their little snide comments or whatever they're trying to do behind the scenes, they refuse the call. I mean, that's them. They refuse the call. You didn't. Yeah. At the bottom of that, we have unmarked trail, which says revelation. And we have at the top the wall, which is obstacles. I don't know. Like it almost feels like this is a group that you started off just kind of complaining with, and you guys had some things in common, but you just outgrew this group. Like you started to realize that, whatever obstacles that you were facing or experiencing, like you received some type of clarity or revelation of like, look, if I want things to be different, if I want things to change, then I have to see things different and I have to change. Yeah, we have ego sublimation under that. Yeah. You had to let go of something with like your ego, but they chose not to, and that's on them. Again, here is the first breath. Beginner's mind is trying to come out again. Like you're getting a new opportunity. You're getting a fresh, start when it comes to something. You started to see something in a new light. And that is why you are getting like a second chance or a new, like another opportunity at something. Oh, wow. Trying to skip a step. Someone could feel like you were able to skip a step and that's not fair. But if you were able to skip a step, it's because you demonstrated some type of, like, there was something to do with your intelligence, with your intellect. There was a reason why you were able to skip a step. Or maybe it just looks like you skipped a step when it came to something. You may not have actually skipped it. It could be something that you had already done. I mean, I don't know. But we have emotional stability coming out here, which is the nine of raindrops. Whatever this is, like if you do have like a group of, envious people that have some negative things to say, they're trying to, put out subliminals or make up rumors or lies, like your guidance is for you to remain emotionally stable. Don't let that get to you. I mean, if anything, I'm hearing something about like some of you guys, if you know who this is, you need to block that group from off of your socials immediately. Like don't look back. There's no reason for you to look back. Yeah. We have the two of lightning, which is planning. I'm getting two things again with that group. There's something to do with like they have something up their sleeve, or so they think, like they're trying to plan something, but I don't feel like it's going to get to you. But other than that, I feel like your guidance is for you to focus on planning for your future, whether this is your future with this new relationship or your future within this, new position or company or business or something like that. Like you don't have time to, worry about what past people have to say when it comes to the good things that are coming in your life. You don't have time for that. Yeah, look at that. I didn't at the bottom, we have the hanged one, which is about surrender. You have to like, give that up. If you're known as like, like a hothead or something, like that could be what it is. Like you may have like a history of being, fiery and hothead and, like I don't know, but this is what they think that they're going to use against you to get you like up in your emotions or up in your feelings, or get you to retaliate. But I feel like you've grown and you're past that, or at least that's the guidance, because there's something that is so much more important than all of this foolishness that's like behind the scenes. Yeah. I feel like, you are going to be working and collaborating with a whole new group of people. So you really just don't have time for that. Look at that at the top is the two of gems. This is about, making sure this is about priorities. So, you have to focus on what's actually important and notice, that these are green. So this is something to do with your abundance, whatever abundance is for you, right? Yeah. What else for Aries? Yeah, we have balance. So that justice card, we have balance here. So even if there's some type of burdens that are, brought your way, or like, with the foolishness, with whoever this group of people are or were, there's something to do with like you just staying balanced, emotionally balanced, like we talked about the emotional stability. But also it could be that like with whatever this is that's coming in, like you're going to have like a lot of things, like you're going to be juggling a lot of things at one time. And so, the guidance is for you to just, prioritize and stay focused and just kind of stay balanced and do what it is that you can do, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have at the bottom the five of gems, which is about need. So it's like, you need to, work in order, or focus on things that you need to focus on, and anything else, like just kind of let that go. And like no matter what, we have the six of lightning. You will be victorious, like you're only going to be experiencing victory. And this is why you have this group of people that are so envious. We have the seven of lightning when I split the deck, which is about defense. Yeah. There's something to do with like offense versus defense, right? So obviously, you want to make sure that if necessary, you defend yourself. If someone is trying to like slander your name, or something about defamation of character with whatever this group of people, like whatever they think that they have going on. But some things are just not even important enough for you to even address or deal with. So, you're just going to have to prioritize, like, what's important enough to address, and what things you can just kind of ignore, and just leave them where they are, like they don't matter. Mind what they say, mind over matter. I don't know. Okay, what else does Aries need to know? Oh, geez, I'm not getting that. Yeah, we have enlightenment. We talked about something is going to be made clear for you, some type of enlightenment here. There's something to do with like knowing who your real friends are, or something like that. So you're about to find that out. We have Pele, which is determination. Like, don't let anyone, wow, don't let anyone stop you from pursuing like whatever this is that you're wanting. And we have inner beauty. At the bottom is forgiveness. I don't know if you're supposed to forgive your haters. I mean, I don't know. And then we have connection to nature. I feel like that's what you need to do. Whenever you are at risk of, like losing your ish, right? With this emotional stability, with, whatever this group is doing behind the scenes. Whenever you feel like they're knocking you off kilter, or, you're at risk of them knocking you off kilter, like you see something or hear about something that someone has said about you, like, I don't know, take a walk or do something that's going to calm you down, because it's almost like you're about to get like a really good opportunity again. I don't know what it is for you, relationship, work, whatever, but it's almost like this group, what they're trying to do is they're trying to push your buttons so that you can just like, I'm hearing pop goes the weasel, like they're trying to get you to just kind of blow your top or whatever. And so it looks like, you don't deserve whatever this is, or like, you're not the right person for the job, or, it's something like that. Messages for Aries. What does Aries need to know? Jeez. I feel like you have a lot of really good opportunities that are headed your way all at once. For some of you guys, you might have, like, you might struggle with like determining like which ones you want to pursue and which ones you don't. Remember with that priorities, you have to, like, you can't take all of the opportunities. Like, you're going to have to weigh your options. There's something to do with like weighing your options. We have I surrender. There are going to be some things that you're going to have to let go of so that you can get what you really want. Okay. geez. Yeah, I embrace change. I'm telling you, like, this is, again, at the beginning, it was about like maybe there's a group that, like, they see that you have some good change, you have changes, or you're making changes in your life. And so that's their problem with you, is that, you're making some changes and they don't like it. But you need to embrace these changes because they're for your good. It's for your highest and greatest good. And, these are like really good opportunities. And so we have, I release what doesn't serve me. Sticking around with this group, I don't care if you made some type of weird, you know promise to be single, or promise to, stay at that company for 100 years, or whatever promise you may have made. Like, for some of you guys, you may have made a promise with a group or something like that, but you've outgrown it. You've outgrown that, and you have some really good opportunities headed your way. And there's something to do with, like, putting away, childish things or childish thoughts or whatever. So this could have been something that you said when you were younger, or something to that effect. And it says, I can change my thoughts. Like, you reserve the right, like, you have the right to, change how you think or how you feel about a particular situation. And they can't, like, that's called growth, that's called evolution. So yeah. But that's what I have at the bottom, is I am unbreakable. It doesn't matter. Like, even if you do have this group that's saying something, or whatever, they're not going to break you. They don't make you, and they don't break you. So just know that. But that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that these messages were helpful. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you would like to participate in the comments, in the chat, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. We are here to build communities. So, go ahead and join the community. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, check the description box. But I thank you for being here nonetheless. Thank you for watching. I love you, and have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of your day. Bye now. Mwah.